Idealism is a philosophical view that posits that reality is fundamentally mental or spiritual in nature, that is, the essence of the world is not material but rooted in consciousness. When applied to consciousness, idealism suggests that all of reality is either constructed by or dependent upon the mind, and that the physical world is a manifestation or expression of an underlying, universal consciousness. In idealism, consciousness is considered the foundational substance of reality. Instead of matter being primary, the mind or ideas, perceptions, and experiences is seen as the ultimate basis of existence. Under this view, what we perceive as a physical world is not independent of the observer. Instead, reality emerges from or is sustained by conscious experience. This contrasts with materialist perspectives, which hold that matter exists independently and that consciousness is a byproduct of material processes such as neural activity. Philosophers like George Berkeley famously argued, "Es ist percipite to be is to be perceived." Berkeley's subjective idealism holds that objects exist only insofar as they are perceived by a mind. In this view, the external world is a collection of ideas or perceptions rather than independent, tangible substances. Other forms of idealism, such as those proposed by Immanuel Kant and later Hegel, suggest that while individual experiences shape our understanding of reality, there exists a more comprehensive, universal mind or absolute that underpins and gives coherence to all phenomena. In these systems, individual consciousness is seen as a fragment of a greater, all-encompassing consciousness. Idealists argue that the way we experience the world through thoughts, sensations, and perceptions constitutes the entirety of what exists. The physical world, with its objects and events, is a structured set of experiences organized by consciousness. According to idealism, our perceptions don't merely reflect an external reality, they actually participate in creating that reality. For instance, when multiple observers share similar perceptions of an object, idealists might say that those shared perceptions are evidence of a common, underlying mental framework that constitutes reality. If consciousness is primary, then the traditional mind-body problem is inverted. Rather than explaining how consciousness emerges from physical matter, idealism seeks to explain how the material world emerges from consciousness. This perspective shifts the focus to understanding consciousness as an inherent, fundamental aspect of existence. Idealism challenges the notion that scientific inquiry uncovers an objective reality independent of observation. Instead, it posits that our scientific theories are models constructed by the mind to interpret and navigate the experiences provided by consciousness. Many spiritual traditions resonate with idealistic thought by emphasizing that the ultimate nature of reality is non-material or divine. In this context, practices such as meditation or contemplative inquiry are seen as ways to access the deeper, more fundamental nature of consciousness that underlies everyday experience. Some contemporary theorists have drawn parallels between idealism and interpretations of quantum mechanics. For instance, the observer effect in quantum experiments, whereby the act of measurement seems to affect the outcome, has led some to speculate that consciousness plays a role in shaping physical reality. While these ideas are controversial and not universally accepted, they illustrate how the dialogue between idealism and science continues. Research into the nature of consciousness, including the investigation of altered states and non-local phenomena, has rekindled interest in idealistic perspectives.